Hey, howdy, hey everybody, Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Man, I just finished the Eternity Isle expansion. It was very short, but it is really cool. The ending is crazy, but after the credits, they gave us the most insane cutscene ever, and we're going to talk about it in this video. Now, this video will have some massive spoilers, so if you're not interested in that, but you're still here, I appreciate you. Drop a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's just dive right into it. First off, look how beautiful Tiana's restaurant is. This is actually my first time seeing the characters over here, and I'm loving it, although Jack's legs are definitely clipping through the table. Anyways, let's roll the tape. I'm going to show you what happens after the end credits. So I did watch the whole end credits, and when I say I watched it, I mean I sat through there and watched everything to make sure I didn't miss anything. It was like 20 minutes. They have a large team developing this game, like sheesh. But I'm gonna play the clip and then we're gonna talk about it. Oh my gosh, we're getting Maleficent and Hades in the next expansion. Let's freaking go. Oh, I cannot wait to see what the rest of this year, what they have in store for us. I cannot wait. We're gonna have to wait until what, November, before they do a full reveal of what's to come. Man, next year it's gonna be absolutely amazing. All right, so there it is. Is that not the coolest thing ever? We are finally getting Maleficent and Hades added to the game. Now, there's been tons of speculations by so many of us over, the past couple years, but specifically like the past couple weeks. And I made a theory video about a week ago, and I could not be any happier that I was wrong. So it looks like Maleficent is coming to the game. Now, they did show off the little like book, and while it still had nothing that indicated towards it being Maleficent, I'm still happy that that's what's happening. So I'm still curious, what do you guys think the book is referring to? Because again, none of that book refers to Maleficent or Hades. So I wonder if it's just a new book they whipped up for us. Maybe we're going to go through some storytelling pages, but it looks really cool. And getting Hades at the same time as Maleficent is actually insane to me. Like, I mean, two of the best villains we're getting at once. So we're thinking that this is going to happen around December. So this is going to be the next expansion. It is possible one is going free path, one is going the expansion, the paid DLC. But I'm starting to think that they are both going to be in the expansion, because this was the ending scene from the paid DLC of Rift in Time. I don't feel like they would tease something for free content that you would only have access for the teaser if you had paid for the DLC, if that makes sense, right? So surely this is referring to that. They did mention that they have big plans coming for the rest of the year, and they're going to unveil most of that in November. Now, I will say all of this is just our theories and the community's theories, so nothing is ever set in stone until Gameloft officially confirms something. So as of right now, and in this video, everything we talk about is just what we think could happen. So we're going to move over. Let's take a look at this Reddit post right here, because it's actually the Reddit post that's like trending right now, and we could get some ideas on what everyone thinks about this. So it's some pretty cool and exciting stuff to take a look at, and I know I just had to get this video out here to talk with you guys. I'm so excited to hear and learn from what you guys think this could possibly be, so let's get right to it. All right, so thankfully SunnyXD10 over here posted this. They said, massive spoiler for the end credits of Rift in Time. They said, OMG, I'm screaming, I'm so excited now and don't want to wait. This appears after all the credits finish rolling at the end of the DLC. So let's take a look through here. Let's see what some users are saying. So Nalisi said that this must be hinting at the next DLC. Surely these two are nowhere to be seen on the current roadmap, but great characters for sure. I agree. They ended up showing that we're getting Sally, we're getting Timon and Pumbaa in October, and then Sally in December. So I do believe that this has to be DLC as well. 112 upvotes for Beginning Nature. They said, with Maleficent's assumed connection to the Forgotten Lands, I'd be surprised to see them make her a DLC only character. I don't mind, I'll be buying it instantly anyway, but thought for sure she'd be main game material. Now, I thought she would be main game material too, because Maleficent is just one of those characters that should just be part of the main story. And they said that the DLCs were all going to be like little side stories. But Gameloft also needs some money. And what's going to bring in the most amount of money and make sure that players pay for a DLC? Maleficent and Hades. So I mean, if they're taking that survey to see what people are like most excited for, maybe from the first survey, a lot of players mentioned that they were most excited for Maleficent and Hades. So they could have, maybe they were like, you know what? Let's throw it in a DLC together. And that's what they're most interested in. So maybe the survey backfired. I don't know. I'm just speculating. You never know. But I'm sure they already had this stuff planned out for like the next year or so. They already have their longer roadmap than what they show with us. But it's definitely, the surveys are a way for them to gauge interests. I do agree. I think that it should have been free path if Maleficent isn't. But I will also be getting the DLC either way. And also, this is your heads up warning. You know, you have until like December. The DLC, assuming it's going to cost around $30 US. So now would definitely be the time to start saving up towards that expansion, because it looks like the next DLC is going to be huge. Up next, with 108 upvotes, Conflict Acrobatics said, my bet is Maleficent will be part of the base game storyline and Hades will be the villain of the next DLC. So this is where some players thought that there was going to be the split. Maybe Maleficent is base game and maybe Hades is the villain. I mean, it has like the tapestry like torn on the picture and they're split. But at the same time, with the Jafar thing, when you're going through the quest line, there's like the whole hourglass you have to keep flipping upside down. And I know that was constantly like going between realms for that storyline. You know, it's obviously a rift in time. But I wonder if we're going to have a similar theme where there's like two sides, two universes merging together in the next DLC. Maybe it's Maleficent and Hercules themed stuff. And are we only going to get Maleficent? Are we going to get Sleeping Beauty added to the game in the DLC? And what characters? That's what I'm most curious about. What characters would come with that DLC? That's definitely something. Also, if you guys have any thoughts or theories on any of this, we all know that this is a theory video. So let us know. No matter how crazy you think the theory could be, that's what's great about these videos. So let us know in the comment section below. West Temporary over here said, I hope they include some other characters, not just the two villains of the movies. I would love Aurora and Hercules. I think Hercules is a must. I mean, we didn't get Aladdin when we got Jafar. We didn't get Jasmine. So we didn't get some of the main characters. So would they keep Hercules for like down the road for free content and just keep some of the side characters and some of the side villains and put them in DLC? Maybe locking Hercules, Hades, Maleficent, all of them behind a DLC would be pretty wild in my opinion. Like that's some crazy good characters for them to just put. And Megara would be awesome too, or Megara, I think that's how you pronounce her name in the film. Megara, having her locked behind that would be also crazy to have her in a paywall. Aurora, I could see she's kind of like a side character. It's just something that Disney doesn't really bring her up too often anymore, so I could see her being in there. But then again, Rapunzel is one of the most popular Disney princesses as well, and they put her in a DLC, so I guess that anything is fair game at this point. Now there's also a time frame, so when could this release? Now one thing that's interesting is the Star Path is going to end in 41 days, so it is on the shorter side. There were some times when they were like 50 days. This one is 40 days, so it looks like based on this that the expansion could release within probably the second or third week of December, unless they just push it forward and they make the Timon and Pumbaa update like very short. They did say it was going to be shorter. Maybe they also meant that the Timon and Pumbaa update was going to be a shorter Star Path. Maybe it's only going to be like 31 or 32 days. It's possible. But yeah, it looks like mid-December is what they're going to be aiming for with this. Now let's see if there's anything that we can actually see from this, and I also want to share it to you guys so you can let me know if you see anything. So whenever we're playing it, you know, we have the book right here. It looks pretty normal. It looks about what we saw. It has this little red ribbon draped over like a placeholder bookmark, and then it also has this branch that's like swinging a little bit. and then all the candles light up. So I really don't even know where to go with this. So that's where I'm hoping you guys can chime in and let us know your thoughts. But this next update is looking absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. It looks like December is going to be a massive month because, you know, if we're getting a bunch of characters, multiple characters, and we're also getting Sally on top of it, man, December is looking pretty dang great. Now, I did go all the way back over here to the Agrabah Palace to see if there was any more secrets, and I haven't seen anything unless getting rid of all these splinters of Fae and getting rid of all the swirling sands in here are going to lead to something. I don't think so. Let me go ahead and clean up everything just so we can see and confirm if there's any more. You know, whenever we had the Dark Castle from the main story, we had lots of little like secrets and little hints towards the next DLC. So I'm hoping to find something, but I've checked every single room and I found nothing. There was like an additional chest in here, 2 chests, but then it ended up giving me just coins. So I'm hoping maybe if I clean up all of these, because at the same time it's like, what's the point of all the swirling sands in here if it doesn't lead to something? Nothing else, no secrets over here. We read this, that was part of the quest. There's just nothing else going on. So there's no more teasers, no more hints. I've checked every room. I've got rid of all night thorns, all splinters of fate, all swirling sands, everything. But that's pretty much it for this video. So that's all the information I've uncovered so far. The rest is up to just waiting and up to the community to decipher. I really hope you guys have a wonderful day. I really hope that you guys are enjoying the update. It's been fun. I do wish that they would give us more little like secret stuff within these quest lines. I think it's really fun, you know, like the whole potato quest. I don't know if we're ever going to get something like that again, but next year is looking pretty dang bright, and it looks like December is going to kick off some amazing content. So if you're hyped for Maleficent or Hades, let me know by hitting that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.